Apex now has an official new movement tag called Mantle Boost. Here's how it's different to super gliding, what setting you should use, and other things you need to know before using it. Mantle Boost throws you away from an edge after a mantle. It works by hitting a single button at the end of a mantle. Which button that is can be changed in the gameplay settings. Either jump, crouch, or the new movement ability bind that is only available on mouse and keyboard. You can also change how full the UI element is that shows you the timing. How are mantle boosts similar to super glides? It is an instant acceleration from one frame to the other. The timing during the mantle seems to be the exact same. They work off any mantle height, so insta mantle boosts are also possible. They stack with other speed boosts like stim, portal boosts, etc. You can mantle boost forward, but also to the side and diagonally. How are they different to super glides? Mantle boost just needs one button press instead of two precisely timed inputs for a super glide. This makes mantle boost 100% reliable and way easier for the majority of people. The speed and height you get is similar to a super glide, but mantle boosts are actually stronger than a super glide. 560 for a mantle boost and 540 for a super glide. It also throws you a bit higher, which is good for clearing obstacles below you or gaps, but won't let you glide underneath certain overhangs. With a mantle boost I bonk my head, with a super glide I clear it cause I stay lower. Mantle boosts have no cooldown, so you can spam them as quickly and as often as you want. Super glides do have a 2-second cooldown. You cannot lurch out of a mantle boost. No tap strafes, no zigzags, nada. This stays active until you touch ground again, so if you mantle boosted you also won't be able to tap strafe with a double jump for example, compared to super glides where all of this is possible. Mantle boosts have a very clear trail they leave behind and an audio cue that is very noticeable to enemies. Super glides have none of that, so they are clearly the stealth option. Mantle boosts have a backup behavior if you mess up the timing, where they will pull you up and automatically finish the mantle. Even if you let go of all inputs and perform the mantle boost input during the earliest part of the mantle grab. The jump and movement ability setting will even jump off the mantle with no other inputs involved. And if you keep holding forward, the crouch setting will make you instantly slide. So what should you set it to? If you set it to crouch, you can still perform regular super glides if your timing is precise. But you won't be able to do a mantle cancel with a crouch if you climbed into the mantle, cause the mantle boost backup behavior will just pull you up through the mantle instead of cancelling it. Mantle cancels with a crouch are very important for certain mantle jumps. If you set it to jump, you can only do the new mantle boost. Super glide is no longer possible. And you won't be able to do certain mantle hops, but that's much less of a problem. So on mouse and keyboard I highly encourage you to use the movement ability bind, since it has none of those issues. I have it on left alt. On controller, it comes down to preference. If you care about super glides, set it to crouch. But I think for most movement players the better option is to just say goodbye to super glides, which isn't a big loss since you can't tap strafe anyways, and set the activation to jump, so you can still perform mantle jumps with a crouch without worry. But no matter if you consider yourself a noob or a movement turbo god, for general forward navigation, quick escapes into cover, or to cross gaps, mantle boost will fully replace super glides. For M&K movement nerds that want to have more freedom, super glides will keep a niche purpose and allow them even crazier combos when using both, thanks to the missing cooldown of mantle boosts. I have extensive thoughts about this new mantle boost, its difficulty and implications, what I like and dislike about it, and how I would have implemented it differently. But we'll cover all of that in a different video, so follow for that. And as always, if you want to make sure that you get the most up-to-date info, visit the Apex Movement Wiki. I'll make an entry for the mantle boost in the next few days, collecting all the little quirks and helpful tips we will continue to discover.